Hi, Movies Enter Recapped here. Today, I'm diving into an inspiring drama called The Ultimate Gift from 2006.
Morning.
It's a heartfelt journey about a spoiled rich kid who gets a life-changing challenge from his late grandfather. Buckle up, watch out, and take care. Let's get into it. I'm Jake, a trust fund brat living the high life. Fast cars, fancy parties, and zero responsibilities. My billionaire grandpa, Pops, just kicked the bucket, and I'm expecting a fat check at the will reading. Spoiler, I'm in for a wild ride. I stroll into a sleek law office in Dallas, all glass and polished wood, expecting to walk out richer than ever. The room's packed with my greedy relatives, all eyeing Pop's fortune like vultures. His lawyer, Mr. Sharp, and his assistant, Ms. Grace, sit at a mahogany desk, looking way too serious. They pop in a video of Pops, who's got this smug grin, like he's about to pull a fast one. He says I'm getting an inheritance, but there's a catch. I have to complete 12 tasks, or gifts, to earn the mysterious ultimate gift.
How can I give you something to learn that would ruin you?
I'm pissed. I hated the old man, mostly because my dad died working for him. But curiosity and the promise of cash gets the better of me. Sharp hands me a plane ticket to Texas. I land in dusty Texas, where Pop's buddy, Rancher Gus, is waiting. His ranch is all endless fields and creaky fences under a blazing sun. Gus makes me work like a dog, digging post holes, mending fences, hauling hay. My hands blister, my back aches, and I'm sweating buckets. I'm used to sipping cocktails, not slinging shovels. Gus is a tough old coot, barking orders but with a glint of wisdom in his eyes. By the end of the month, I'm stronger, and I start to get it. Work isn't just punishment, it's purpose. I'm not just a spoiled kid anymore. Sharp calls me back to Dallas, and I'm feeling a flicker of pride, but I'm still clueless about what's next. Back in Dallas, Sharp strips me of everything. My penthouse, my car, my credit cards. I'm broke, sleeping on park benches, and scrounging for food. The city's neon lights and bustling streets mock my fall from grace. Then Sharp gives me a measly $50 and tells me to use it to help someone. I'm furious, but I wander into a soup kitchen, where I meet Sarah, a kind-hearted volunteer. Her smile cuts through my bitterness, and I hand over the cash to buy groceries for a struggling family. Their gratitude hits me like a freight train. I'm starting to feel something new, empathy. Maybe Pops wasn't just messing with me. Next, Sharp sends me to a community center in a rundown part of town, graffiti-covered walls, cracked sidewalks, and kids playing in the streets. I'm supposed to make a real friend. I meet Tommy, a scrappy kid with a sharp wit and a sick mom. He's skeptical of me, and I'm no saint, but we bond over fixing up an old bike. The center's noisy with laughter and chaos, and I'm drawn to Tommy's grit. He's got no money but more heart than my entire family. I start to see friendship isn't about status, it's about showing up. My walls are coming down, and it's freaking me out. Sharp hands me a library card and tells me to learn something valuable. I'm in a dusty old library, surrounded by towering bookshelves and the smell of old paper. I stumble on books about history, philosophy, and even Pop's old business journals. I read about his struggles, his losses, and how he built his empire. It's humbling. I never knew the guy behind the billions. I start journaling my own thoughts, and it's like I'm waking up. I'm not just following orders anymore. I'm chasing understanding. The quiet of the library feels like a sanctuary, and I'm starting to respect Pop's game plan. Now Sharp throws me a curveball. Face a problem head-on. I'm sent to a rough neighborhood to help rebuild a community garden trashed by vandals. The place is a mess. Broken fences, wilted plants, and angry locals. I roll up my sleeves, and with Tommy and Sarah pitching in, we dig, plant, and rebuild. The work is grueling, but the community's gratitude is electric. I'm learning that problems aren't just obstacles, they're chances to grow. I'm not the same guy who walked into that law office, and it's starting to feel good. Sharp tells me to reconnect with my estranged mom, Helen. I show up at her modest house on a quiet suburban street, my stomach in knots. We haven't talked in years, and the air's thick with tension. She's cold at first, but we start talking about Dad's death and Pop's expectations. Tears flow, and I realize I've been blaming everyone but myself for our distance. We hug, and it's like a weight lifts. The cozy living room, with its faded photos and warm lighting, feels like home for the first time. Family's messy, but it's worth fighting for. Next, I'm tasked with bringing joy to someone. I take Tommy and his mom to a local fair, bright lights, cotton candy, and the sound of carnival music. Tommy's grin as we ride the Ferris wheel is pure gold. His mom, frail but happy, laughs for the first time in ages. I'm laughing too, and it's not fake. The fair's chaos, kids screaming, bells ringing, mirrors the joy bubbling inside me. I'm starting to see life's not just about surviving, it's about these moments. Sharp asks me to chase a dream. I've never had one, but I start thinking about helping kids like Tommy. I sketch out plans for a youth center, pouring my heart into it. I'm in a coffee shop, surrounded by the hum of chatter and the smell of espresso, scribbling ideas. It's thrilling but terrifying. What if I fail? But Pop's voice in my head pushes me forward. I'm dreaming big, and it's like I'm finally alive. The final task is love. I've fallen for Sarah, but it's not just romance. It's about loving life, people, and myself. She smiles and we kiss, but I know love's bigger than us. It's about showing up even when it hurts. And that's the ultimate gift. From a spoiled brat to a man with a mission, my journey was a roller coaster of heart, hustle, and hard lessons. If you love this recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. What's a movie that changed your perspective? Let me know below.